magnificent for both our sakes. There's a version of this conversation I've had in my head about 1,000 times, where I say exactly what I'm feeling and you respond with something that's not lies. I've typed and deleted 7 paragraphs. I've stared at your name lighting up my screen. I know the smart thing and I know the brave thing, but at 3 a.m. they're not the same thing. Everything gets louder in the dark. Every doubt becomes an open scar. Everything I pushed away comes back. 3 a.m. doesn't let me lie to myself. 3 a.m. and I'm thinking of you again. When the world goes quiet, that's when the memories win. 3 a.m. and I can't turn it off. Can't pretend, can't sleep, can't get enough distance. 3 a.m. and the truth comes in like it always does, right when I'm trying to begin again. You're everywhere at 3 a.m. I've tried the playlists that I'm meant to help, the ones that promise peace and moving on. I've tried the journaling, the breathing exercises, but none of them know where my mind has gone. It goes to that specific Saturday, the one when nothing happened but everything did. When you looked at me for just a second longer, and I convinced myself that meant you did. Heavy and gets louder in the dark. Every doubt becomes an open scar. Everything I pushed away comes back. 3 a.m. doesn't let me lie to myself. 3 a.m. and I'm thinking of you again. When the world goes quiet, that's when the memories win. 3 a.m. and I can't turn it off. Can't pretend, play sleep, can't get enough distance. 3 a.m. and the truth comes in like it always does, right when I'm trying to begin again. 3 a.m. You're everywhere at 3 a.m. Maybe this is what I need to hear at 3 a.m. Not that it gets easy, not that it gets bleak, but that somewhere in these sleepless and the restless, there is something honest about what this means. That I love, that I felt, that it mattered, that the ache is proof of something real. And 3 a.m. will Sunday be just midnight, and midnight will be something I can feel. There are nights now when I make it to the morning without going back to everything we were. Not from 3 a.m. is just a number, and the silence isn't haunted by a blur. I think that's what they don't tell you about healing. It doesn't happen in the afternoon. It happens in the hardest, darkest hours, when you survive the night and greet the moon. So tonight I'll let the thoughts come in like water. I'll fight the tide that comes at 3 a.m. I'll sit inside the feeling till it passes and wake tomorrow. We'll try to begin again, because somewhere in the future that the version of me will sleep straight through without your name. Who makes it perfect, me and you completely, and that version is the reason that I stay. Everything gets louder in the dark. Every doubt becomes an open scar. Everything I pushed toward comes back. 3 a.m. doesn't let me lie to myself. 3 a.m. and I'm thinking of you again. And the world goes quiet, that's when the memories win. 3 a.m. and I can't turn it off. Can't pretend, can't sleep, can't get enough distance. 3 a.m. and the truth comes in like it always does, right when I'm trying to begin again. You're everywhere at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I'm still here, 3 a.m.